Well, New York is one of a kind place. It's something amazing. For me, it was really impressive to be among all these big buildings. People are always on the rush. You can imagine that people are just getting out of the building and going to the street, running, cars up, making noises and everything. And I actually went with you. And we saw everything. We actually got to see everything in such a little time frame. It was like for 2 days. We saw the Rockefeller Center. We had a long walk through Fifth Avenue. We saw the Apple Center, of course, on Fifth Avenue. Of course, if you go to New York, you gotta see the Empire State Building, which we did as well the same day. We had some kind of a trouble getting our accommodation. But still, it was. We started running around New York and just trying to find a cheap hotel. But that actually, even though we thought we got lost, it was very easy to get in New York to find a place, because everything is like a crossroad. Man, you got the street, you got the avenue, and you got the the opposing street, and it's like coordinates. Everything is well placed. You cannot get lost. That's what I mean. You cannot get lost in New York. So we went to Central Park, but Central Park is a very big place, a huge place. We went just a tiny part of it. We just had a real a run around this kind of tiny part of Central Park. It is beautiful. It's like a jungle. You cannot tell that you're in New York. You go in there and you see so many. It was like a little animals all running around. It's a little kind of forest, and there's a lot of, you can feel it's like the big lung of New York in the center. Well, we went to the Empire State Building. I told you that we went. We actually we kind of thought that got tricked by a black guy on the entrance, because he was just promoting. He was so excited. This is American way of life, right? They're just promoting stuff, trying to sell their stuff, and he actually charged us by credit cards. I don't know whether we were still. Now that I think about it, I was like, man, how did we do that? We didn't know. It was just something that there are so many women around here, so many stuff. We were just like so tired, and he actually got us to charge. He actually charged us for getting on top of the building. It was like a VIP pass, very quick. You can go up there very. Otherwise, there's a long queue. And he charges for like $20 more or something. What he didn't say is that there was included a sightseeing boat trip the next day around the whole island. So as soon as we got into the building, we realized that the price was much less, right? We got a little bit angry, and then we checked the actual bill, and we realized that, and we said like, whatever, we're gonna make that money. Let's just carry on, not lose your mood and everything, enjoy this thing. And we did. Actually, we got up there at dusk, and we managed to see the whole city lighting up of because it was turning as a transition between dusk and going into full darkness of the night. And that was something amazing. It was beautiful. The sky was clear. We could see all these things. It was something amazing. It was incredible. Like, I have it recently here, and I have it in my mind so latently. It's full of lights. Beautiful. It's New York. We were actually at midnight running through Times Square and all these lights and everything. We met so many crazy people. It's like being in the zoo, okay? It's like, we definitely had a very good time. It was amazing. The sun was shining. The weather was perfect for this. We got on the boat and we went around the island on a sightseeing trip. We saw the whole island, the buildings, the whole infrastructure, the shape of New York. We saw the Statue of Liberty. Basically, we saw everything. We saw, of course, the big bull, the big statue, which represents, the kind of character a businessman has to have on Wall Street. The business cycle, what it represents, the aggression. Actually, if you look at the bull, he's making this kind of movement, like charging. It's the charging bull. Actually, that's the name. It was quite impressive. There was a lot of people waiting. I remember there was a lot of people waiting on the queue to touch the bull's balls, okay? Because it says that if you do that, you're gonna be lucky, you're gonna be wealthy, you're gonna make money, basically. We got to Ground Zero. We went to see the Ground Zero, the Twin Towers. It was quite an experience because everything was happy, everything was moving, everything was exciting. But once you get into this place, you can feel a little bit of tension in the air. As if everything is more heavy over there. I don't know whether it was because of the sun, because it was hot. Actually, it was hot weather, it was sunny but hot weather. I was a little bit overwhelmed. It's impressive what they made. For me, it was unbelievable. It was the most recent image that I have from that trip, that it most impacted me. There's this, on each building, on each tower, there's the names engraved on a special kind of plates, and those towers are actually like a little waterfall. There's water pouring on the ground. That's why it's called Ground Zero, in honor of the victims. And actually each flight that was, the victims of the flight, again, engraved in this kind of plates. It was very beautiful. It's a beautiful park. For New York is one of the biggest places you can ever be in the whole world. It's an amazing place. It will just grab your attention and just fascinate you every single second you're there. It's something that will blow your mind during the day and during the night as well, because this city doesn't sleep.